Are women allowed to pray the Taraweeh in congregation in the masjid?
As far as women being allowed to pray in the masjid, our beloved Prophet said, it's mentioned in Sahih Bukhari, volume number 1 in the book of Salah, hadith number 834, the Prophet said that do not prevent the female servants of Allah from going to the mosque. The Prophet said in Sahih Bukhari, volume number 1 in the book of Salah, hadith number 865, that if the women ask you permission to go to the mosque, even at night, you give it to them. That means even going at night, but natural for Qiyamul Layl or for Isha Salah, you give it to them. Talking about Taraweeh, you give it to them. And further, it's mentioned in the hadith of Sunan Abu Dawud, volume number 1, book of Salah, hadith number 1370. It narrates about Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam had iftar along with the family and the women and all of them, and then they prayed at night, Qiyamul Layl, and they nearly missed the falah. Falah is success. Talking about the pre-dawn meal, talking about suhoor, which we discussed earlier. They nearly missed the suhoor, indicating that the full family, along with the women, the family, they prayed together with Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, saying it's allowed. Further, it's mentioned in the hadith of Sahih Muslim, point number 1, in the book of Salah, hadith number 881. The beloved Prophet, he said that the best row for the men in Salah are the first rows, and the worst is the last row. The best row for the women are the last rows, and the worst rows are the front rows. That means the women can go in the mosque to offer Salah, even Qiyamul Layl. But there are some etiquettes. The men should be in the first row, and the women should be in the last rows. And they should be careful, they should not create a fitna, that's important. Not have, sometimes ladies come with all glamorous dresses, and they wear adornments and ornaments, etc. As the Quran says in Surah Nur, chapter number 24, verse number 31. Say to the believing woman that she should lower her gaze and guard her modesty, and display not a beauty except what appears ordinarily of, and draw her veil over the bosom. That means in unnecessary too much of glamour, ornaments, etc. And Quran says in Surah Ahzab, chapter 33, verse 59, that, O Prophet, tell your wives, your daughters, and the believing women, when they go abroad, when they go out, they should put on the jilbab, the cloak. So they should be careful that they should wear the jilbab when they go for Salah, for the Qiyamul Layl in Ramadan or to the mosque, and should not make a fitna. As long as they don't make a fitna and they don't unnecessarily put perfume and attraction, they can go, alhamdulillah. It is fine, it is good. And it's further mentioned in Sahih Bukhari, volume number 1, in the book of Salah, hadith number 849, that the Prophet, after when he led the congregation, he turned to the people and he waited. And the women immediately got up and they left. And the narrator says that, maybe the Prophet did that purpose, that he didn't want the men and women to meet. So you should be careful, you should not create a fitna. So women can go to the mosque and they can offer the Taraweeh. It's perfectly fine. It was a practice at the time of the Prophet also.